This book is the one that I used for HSC, which I've planned in and made my body of work. If you know my viral TikTok, then this is the progress checks and planning behind that building. This is where I started brainstorming, and all these ideas were dumped into this one page, so now that I rebuck in it, they don't really make sense. I started drawing out ideas and sketching out random things, mostly basing around the concept of sonder. I started looking on Pinterest to get an idea of my building because that's what I wanted to make, and I finally made an idea of what I wanted my buildings to look like, and then I built it in Minecraft. It was honestly a good excuse to play games in class. Originally, I was going to make an interior inside of my building, but because of the due date, I didn't have enough time to, and I scrapped that idea. I also did a little artwork on how I wanted my building's vibe to look like, so this is the marker and fine line art that I did. This page was actually me mostly planning out the materials and measurements for my building diorama before I actually started building it. A lot of these pages are more so of planning and material exploration. I also was doing a painting alongside of the diorama, so these were some practices, and then this is the collage that I did with the material. I actually got full marks for my bookwork, so if you're doing HSC art, then this can help you get an idea of what to put in your VAPD. The sketchbook is the most recent that I use right now. I don't draw much these days because I have not much time, but when I do, I tend to draw Studio Ghibli. I really enjoy Hayao Miyazaki's art style, and I really like to reference my art to his. This drawing is one that I did of one of the scenes in his movies, but it's unfinished because I really think coloring is a pain. This is an older sketchbook I used in year 11. Majority of them are referenced from Pinterest, and I was drawing using this sketchbook inside biology or math class. Occasionally I draw using color pencil, but most of it is mechanical pencil right now. I practice drawing faces and anatomy. Practicing using referencing is honestly so important, and it helped me improve my own art and adapt to my own art style. This book is a high school art book that I made in maybe year 9 or 10. Here's a title page that we had to make for our topic, cultural landscapes. I'm pretty sure it was about indigenous art, and these are some prints that I did. We also had to do a lot of artist research, so I did this artist called Reg Mombasa, and this is another topic that we also did about surreal art. We had to do a recreation of this artwork and also make some little collage experimentations. Our next topic was fears and phobias. I guess I should put a trigger warning because it might be scary. In this one, I used charcoal for most of the drawings, and mostly it was about the fear and phobias, and we had to draw them. This book is my year 11 high school art book that we had an assignment, and in class, we had to pick a body part by random. I was given the neck, which I made an initial collage and a spread about. Honestly, this body part was really hard to make art about, but I managed to create something that I didn't really think I could. I used color pencil and charcoal for these sketches, and then we also had to do a timeline collage, and I'd used neck relating to necklaces. So I made a bunch of necklaces and a collage about that. This is an artist research thing that I had to do, so I had to recreate one of the artworks and also create some research about it. We had to make our own original artworks based on the body part we did, so I did one in pastel and one in acrylic, so these are both about the neck. The next assignment was to choose an object, and I chose an envelope. Basically, what we had to do is make multiple sculptures onto relating to our objects, so I did this diorama made from paper and cardboard. The meaning behind it was about unanswered calls and the feeling of longing. And I also did more artist research on this was actually my favorite artist, Shintaro Ohara. His art is really cool, so definitely check it out. He mixes 3D sculptures and 2D paintings together to make things that looks like movie scenes. I made this timeline about the modernism era. I recreated each of the artworks through simple pencil drawings, and then I also analyzed them as well. Finally, to finish off, I painted a few Studio Ghibli posters using acrylic paint, and I did Princess Mononoke and Grave of the Fireflies. This movie was so sad, but it was really good, so I definitely recommend you to watch it. That comes to the end of our tour. I hope you guys really liked it, and I'll see you in another video.